Hello all. I wanted to make this video to let you guys know about, to update you on a concept for a community project that we're working on. This idea is an event, a community event, that would surround an art exhibit that celebrates the colorful culture of people of color, because it is a very rich culture. It has a number of different backgrounds all rolled into one, and this event would serve a number of purposes. One of the things that we've seen in the community, you see it in the news as well, there's a division between the culture of people of color and American culture. There's not always this unified idea that these cultures are actually mixed together. There's a separation, there's a discrimination. And we're hoping that this event can sort of erase that line between the two and show that this culture is a part of American culture. These cultures are a part of American culture. That's what makes up American culture. Not only that, I've seen here in Tallahassee, Florida, divisions as well between their two universities that have had a very bumpy past as far as how they treat one another. This would serve as a sort of a bridge between those two universities, as well as a bridge between the community and those universities. There are people in the community who feel separated from, even those that may seem similar to them, may appear similar to them. There's still a divide between people who are getting a higher education and people who feel like they've been left behind in these communities. And we feel that this would be a bridge between the community and those universities. This event would not only have this art exhibit, it would also have an open mic for poetry, for music, as well as my favorite part, which would be a corner for the children, just learning different skills. Like, they would be like painting and crafting and things like that, and I'd love to have volunteer teachers for that would want to come out and just kind of sit with the kids and be like, okay, we're gonna do this little craft, and this is something that we're learning from this, and this would be all inclusive. This would not just be for the people who consider themselves a part of African American culture, and it wouldn't just be for people of color. It would be for the entire community. And this, it goes without saying, isn't something that puts aside everything else. It's not just about, just to reiterate, it's not just about this culture. It's about American culture in general. It's about unifying people. It's about communicating. And we were trying to get this to work. We're trying to get a group to fund this event, to sponsor this event. So far, we've been unsuccessful. The groups that I've gotten in contact with have been uninterested. Hopefully, they're just busy. But we're going to try a different avenue. Hopefully that works. You know, I think about how difficult it is to garden. I know this may seem off topic, but I'm coming back to it. But it's so difficult to get plants to grow. You know, like, you have to deal with frost and squirrels digging in the dirt, and potato sprouts completely disappearing. I don't even know what happened there. And it reminds me about how difficult it is to get people to just communicate with one another. You know? It's very frustrating. But like gardening, getting people to communicate with one another, it's very difficult, but the outcome is worth it. Definitely. So, I'm hopeful. We are hopeful. Stay wonderful.